Okay, here we are. Water.
Yeah, I'm always drinking water.
Yes. Wow.
Ah. Ah.
A lot of people are, yep. That's
Yeah,
like that feeling, right? There's a lot of
the time
exhaustion
change.
going around, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So that exhaustion is the mind fuckery we're doing to ourselves right now.
Okay. Great.
And we are deep in our minds right now, really deep in our
Yeah.
minds. We're so deep in our minds. We're so deep in consciousness. It's ridiculous. And we think that everything else is the problem.
Well, yeah. I'm trying not to do that, but
We have a tendency, I think everybody does, right? If I just change this about that, everything will be all right.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so I find myself having to slow down an awful lot during this this particular Mercury retrograde, because for me, it's like all of the beliefs that I had, we have Lockster High, happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Pardon me. All the beliefs that we had are kind of crumbling right before our eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so when we see or disprove to us, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, all the illusions are just being revealed.
Yeah.
Yep, there's no more magicians.
No, not at all.
Right. And so all of us are in like that low boil rage. Jupiter goes direct on the 11th. So you should be feeling a little freedom today. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
That's excellent. That's excellent because Jupiter is in Cancer and that's your sun sign.
Yes.
Hi, everybody. Okay,
Hi.
so Alshea, Catherine, Lockster. All right. Yes. And so I love it. So, woo. Our nodes also direct. Wow. I bet your belief systems came into alignment today, everybody. I bet everybody went, oh, yeah. Wrap it up.
Yep.
Well, Mercury is at 13 degrees and will get down to 8 degrees and then go direct on the 20th. When it gets down to 8, all the karmic debt that's being satisfied right now, being revealed, that has to be satisfied, right? Then it will move forward with like what to do. So around the 20th, we'll start to come together and it will feel it because that's what we're doing right now. We're feeling. And because we're feeling into it rather than being told you don't do that, we're just doing that because that's how the magnetics of the planets are working, right? It's new energy. And the idea is to move with the flow of that magnetic and decide from your heart what's best for all. From your heart, what's best for all, because you're part of all. So that means everybody benefits. And so that's what we're all discovering right now. So we're in that discovery. And so that's kind of like the energy. Man, that just sounds so awesome. And then Uranus will move out of Taurus on the 27th of April. And that will give us a little bit of breathing room, feeling like freedom from like what physical loss or distortion we've been experiencing for about 8 years. And then it will also come with a question. What lasting quality do you want to take with you? Because that's what you get to have in the future. Okay. So it's really all about you, how you feel, what your belief is. Like, what belief are you going to build this new and everlasting world with that you're moving into? And so we're really being asked a very deep consciousness question at this moment. So there's a lot of meltdowns, a lot of people who are outside of themselves, not wanting to feel. Yet that doesn't help you trust your intuition, because your intuition is your feelings. It's like your common sense, like what you share with others is energetically. So it only makes sense. It only gives meaning to tune in to that aspect as well. So just things like that. Well, we have 3 people who have greeted us, and if you guys would like for us to help you shift, right, your energy or align you to a desire, okay, we'll go ahead and we'll do that for you. We'll work with you live on I wanted to say YouTube, but we'll work with you live on this show, and we'll oh, okay, great. And another one, that's Sammy. Okay, so we have Sammy, Catherine. Oh, okay. Here's Lockster. All right. All right. May I ask what happened to me Thursday around dinner time? I felt random bursts of heat, then body weakness, lightheaded, and body shaking. Not sure if it was spirit or medical issue.
What do you think?
She said, I've had this before, but it usually goes away. I don't think it's currently a medical issue, something that's embedded in your cells and you're practicing. I think, though, when it happens more than once, you'll have a tendency to try to put a reason to it. And that reason is going to justify holding on to it. So first decide if it belongs to you. That's what I would say. I would call it immediately transient energy. That's what I would do. I would call it transient energy that I was not experiencing a moment ago, and I was perfectly fine. And now I'm experiencing this transient energy with a different vibration trying to get my attention. And then I'd say, oh, you just need a door here, that green door. Go right through that green door. And then I would just shut the door. And I'd be like, right, one way. That's what I'd do. Is that about what you got, Sarah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, if it's happened before, then and it went away, I think maybe there's something going on.
She said, okay, gotcha. I can do that.
Yeah.
So did you feel that shift? Did you feel that shift, Lockster? I feel like calling you by your name, but I'm not going to do that. So they're telling me that it's okay, but I love you. And so I'm just going to call you that. Yes. Okay, great. And that's what it is. So she said, yes, she felt the shift. Oops. Here I am. Okay. Yes. She felt the shift. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay, cool. So we have Divyan Shamishra. I hope I didn't do too badly. Okay. What is coming towards me in love? Lockster said, thank you. You're welcome. What you're always doing is you're creating a construct. Everybody's creating a construct. So we'll make this like a format. Would you like to do that, Sarah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you and I, we both have a tendency to pull the energy toward us and feel it, right? Okay. And so you're more water and I'm more earth, but we both feel. All right. And that's the divine feminine. Okay. So as we feel into this and we start to pick up bits and pieces towards this love, the first thing that I encounter is resistance. Do you encounter resistance, Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what does that prompt you to want to do when you encounter resistance, when you begin to read an individual? What's your process? What happens next for you?
Well, Usually it's something that's been happening before. So it's like a cycle. Things just continuously happen. So it's trying to figure out where that block is. And you can't just fix that one problem, but not really a problem, but the one thing that's currently causing that block. It's
Okay.
going deeper into it. So it's finding out where that core issue lied that started that cycle.
Where the
So
resistance is?
where the resistance started. So is it something within
What
you?
does it actually come from? Okay.
Where did it come from? Yeah.
Or what does it actually come from?
What does it? Yes, exactly. That's
Okay.
kind of where I go from.
No, that's awesome. I think that's very healthy. I like to do deeper dives like that when it comes to this, when I first sense the resistance. And then I look or perceive where the resistance feels. Okay, right? The idea here, wait. Oh, okay. We'll get to you. Hold on. Okay, so when you feel into it, it's lodged somewhere, you're storing it somewhere, the story that you're telling, the narrative. And for me, it registers in the solar plexus. Is that what you're getting, Sarah?
Yeah, actually, I was going to tell you, I kind of felt it right up in here in this
Yeah,
area.
close to
Yeah.
the heart, right?
Yeah.
It feels like limitation, right? So it's like a powerlessness energy of
Yeah.
maybe just energy. So, and it feels like it's been practiced for a while,
Yeah.
correct? Okay.
And that's what I mean. It's happening
Yes.
continuously. Yeah.
Correct. Okay. I got it. So then we could probably do like breath work with you if you would like, and then we can give you what's coming. But first we have to clear the path so that way you can see your way to where it is that you want to be.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. See how that like all of a sudden just shifted everything? Okay. So you got to let go of what you think you don't have first.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to let go of what you think you don't have. So you're in your mind, and I want you to drop into like your body. Like breathe, like take a deep breath in. And when you let go, feel yourself come into your body like gravity. And then do another breath. And bring yourself into your body more. Good job. One more deep breath. And let go all the way down to your toes. And then just sit inside your body for a second and relax. You're relaxing your nervous system. What happens is we pull in too much information that we try to process, and none of it is like it's incongruent. So none of it goes together. So it creates the distortion and stuff that you're experiencing right now. So let's do a little clearing exercise, all right? Because it's bothering how you speak about yourself, and it's also bothering where you hold it and the action that you want to take around wherever it is that you want to be. Okay, good job. All right, so the idea is to have another idea and another feeling, another thought and feeling about what ease is. Okay, so feel into that vibe. Just breathe into the vibe of ease, go all the way into it, and leave these two distortion energies away. So you could literally, you could say, oh, okay, if I just take a step back, I'm going to step away from those energies. Okay. You have to allow your mind to make the construct and your body to generate a belief, like I believe that feeling. Okay. All right. And these are the tricks. These are the tricks to manage how you do your energy. Okay. All right. So I would say that this particular energy, there's two energies. Is that right, Sarah?
Yeah.
And the one that's in your solar plexus doesn't belong to you. Breathe. Just take a nice deep breath in. Let go. There you go. Okay. Now, it wouldn't have registered otherwise because, like, you weren't in your body. So there's no way, because you have a bunch of transient energy in your body. So when you come in and you're purposely present, okay, then you know what you don't want. Now that you don't have what you don't want, now that you don't have what you don't want, which is perfect, right? Now you're a blank canvas. It's like the idiom of the new moon.
Yeah.
The canvas isn't white, it's black. It's the void. Okay, so now you're in the void. You just kind of settle into it and you feel into your body and you start to feed your body a vibration of love. What does love feel like? What does love feel like? And like you're adding joy. I feel joy. That's good. I feel appreciation. I like that. Love, love. Yes, you're building very well. Peaceful, right? Tranquil, ease. Ooh, it feels, that's right. It feels like anticipation. Yes, it feels romantic. Yes. Yes. And you just keep saturating yourself with the vibe of love. And you just keep doing that. And you keep going, oh, amor, amor. And you get silly. The reason you get silly is you want to connect to your inner child and you want your inner child to kind of be in charge of this love vibe, because that's who keeps showing up, right? So you keep vibing the love and everything, and it's just kind of picture like a flower person dropping little petals of love all over everybody. Oh, maybe they're just sprinkling little white butterflies of unconditional love everywhere. Okay, maybe that's what's happening. All right, great. Now check into your body. Your body doesn't feel constrained anymore, but you also know love doesn't have to be attached to a thing. That's what you just learned. All right. But in order to get love, you have to vibe love. And now you know how to vibe love. So now when you're vibing that love, what would you like to go with that love? Partnership? What kind of partnership? Would you like to maybe see each other once or twice a week at first so that way you don't have to change too much? So you don't fall all over yourself into the next cash register marriage, right? Now's the time to build something lasting. And if it's lasting, take your time, man.
Mm-hmm.
Take your time,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
You take your time. Get to know you. What would you like in this experience, right? Stay effervescent. All right. Well, you have a spiritual belief and practice that I'm picking up on the left-hand side that kind of prevents you from receiving because you think that you have to be approached. Is that right, Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's because you're afraid to find out who you are. And that's your job now, is to find out who you are, what you believe in, become okay with it because you are it already, you're already it, and then allow that to be the attraction rather than what you're holding like this out in front of you as a repellent. Let it be a beautiful spray of attraction, of
Yeah.
pheromonas, you know?
It's so freeing as well to find out who you are. We don't do that enough.
Yeah. What are
And
some
what
of the things that you do to do that, Sarah?
um well, it was a big long journey for me, but something that I've done is I really started to slow down and tune in. So when I say tune in, it's like when I'm going about my life, if there was something that got me excited, maybe, or made me go like, "Ooh, that's cool." I went with that. That was my spiritual direction. It's like my pathway. And I was like, spirit was talking to me and telling me like, "Hey, you're on the right path. Go there, go there." And it could be anything. But that's how I tuned in. And if my tuning in was my feeling inside that made me feel excited. And it could have been something super silly, but that was the direction I needed to go to maybe meet that right person or that right thing that opened me up to the next stage in my life. So I stopped saying, Well, that's not my kind. Like that's not me. Well, it is me, but that made me excited. But people like me probably wouldn't be like that. So I'm just not going to go with it. You know what I mean? And that
Oh
continues
yeah.
the detrimental block. When
Yeah.
really, when I just felt it, I went with it. My whole world started opening up to me because I was now tuning my little TV tuner to more of my aligned tune, like snow. You know the snow on the TV
Yes.
back in the day, the
Yes.
TV snow.
Yes. Of
I
course
was
I do.
all I was all TV snow for the longest time. That's all I was. I was just and spirit was trying to get to me and I just wasn't tuning in. And when I started to dial my tuning thing, to my channels, then the snow started getting more clear and clear and clear and then eventually it's just gone. So it's even if it doesn't seem reasonable in your life, you just go towards it and then you're going to start opening up more doors. And that's how I did it. And that's how I learned about me. And I learned about who I am by the people that I've met and realized, wow, there is more people like me, or there is more of this and there is more of that. And I was able to be more authentic to me. And then I attracted the right man for me, partner for me. Before I was not, because I was tuning to their TV and that's not my channel. That's their channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
So,
the best analogy ever.
yeah,
That is the best.
that was
Yeah,
Donna.
for
Donna.
sure. For sure.
Thank you, Donna.
That's right. That's right. The whole time.
Yeah.
I think that is swell. Okay, so now this individual has tools. All
Mm-hmm.
right, they're clear.
Mm-hmm.
They're in a vibe of love. They know they're the attraction, and all they have to do is get to know themselves, and then that's what they'll attract.
Yes.
So if there's things about yourself that you don't want somebody else to know about, you got to find out about them first. Otherwise, you're holding them out here as like, ooh, do not enter.
Yeah.
Okay? And so
Yeah.
you just be you and become the best you that you want to be. All right? And we'll wish you many blessings.
Many blessings.
Yes, I don't see love around the corner. I see 6 to 9 months of you maybe learning who you are. It looks like maybe autumn, you might start to feel like you want to talk to somebody.
Self-love first, right?
Yes.
Self.
So it feels like friends first. It feels like a friendship first. Now you're curious about Christmas. Why? Why are you planning? See, you're getting married at the checkout stand, man. Relax.
Don't worry about
Relax.
Christmas.
That's right. It's far enough around the corner to leave it alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And whatever is. It's already right and it's in plan, ready to go. So just enjoy
100%.
the ride towards it. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But once you do that and you start figuring out who you are, then you're not going to block out the right people, the right person for you.
Correct.
Yeah.
You'll be in alignment with what you're asking for every single time. But if you're asking for it from a place where you feel lack, you'll get lack.
You're going to get lack.
You'll have a lackful partner. You'll have somebody who never measures up because you're not where you want to be first.
Yeah. Tune your little radio, tune your little TV first. And you'll be clear.
Yes. I'm feeling better overall. Okay. Well, it feels like you're carrying something to me. And it feels like whatever it is that you're carrying, you feel like you can let go of it when you show up here. And you don't want to notice it until you show up here. So maybe a tool would be really beneficial. What do you think, Sarah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't see. Is this the same person?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is different. And it says, this is a different person. This is Alashea. All right. Okay. And it says, I've been feeling better overall lately, but just before the show, I feel weaker.
This show?
Probably any of the shows, because she attends a few of the shows that I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what I received. That was like the first connection sort of aspect. So So when I read it, I got like a draw. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody trying to draw because they don't know how to turn their own on. Correct?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so it's always going to feel that way when you come to a place of energy where you get like adjusted. It's always going to feel that way unless you become your authority and give yourself agency. So I'm going to teach everybody like a little tool, and then Sarah's going to share her tool. Is that okay, Sarah? Or would you like to share yours first?
No, go ahead. You can go.
Okay. So here's my tool, all right, to clear myself. All right.
Mm-hmm.
First, I have to be still. I have to be still because I'm trying to let go of chaos. So I have to be still. There has to be an anchor point, and I want to anchor to myself. I don't want to anchor outside of me.
Yeah.
So now I have to be still. When I say be still, what I mean, feel, okay, is quiet, stillness. And I don't have to add anything to it. I just need to be quiet and still. Some of you who have had to hide when you're in your childhoods might feel threatened right now. Make acquaintance with your little child and say, it's okay. We're not hiding from anybody. We're safe. There you go. All right. Keep being still. And then what I do is, after I greet all of my inner beings, I start motive checking like how we're doing, right? But I push it like a donut outside of me, all the energy. I just push it outside of me. And I make it connect to all that is, because that's what it is. That's what it always is. I just give myself an idea of spaciousness. Then I ask my body with my hand on my heart. It could be my right hand or my left hand. And right now I did my right hand, so that means I'm going to command. All right. So I have my hand on my heart chakra. My heart chakra is practiced as the center between as above, so below existence. There we are. And now we're connected to both, because that's what I did through acknowledging both. So your mind and consciousness is connected to your inner beingness right now. That's what I do. And then I ask if there's anybody who needs a doorway, any doorways open. I ask if there's any energy that can be returned to the earth, and I let that go. I ask if there's any energy that needs to go to the skies, and I let that go. And I ask if there's any energies that need to transition to a different dimensional space, and I let that go. And I wait until my body feels really, really clear. And I just sit there and I be still. And what I'm literally doing in quantum physics and mechanics is I'm choosing a vibration for a sustained period and tuning myself to that specific vibration away from whatever the other vibrations were. And now they can go on their merry way, and I can have like my experience and everything's okay. And then I let go of it, and I just kind of breathe. When I breathe, I'm grounding. I'm thinking to myself, connecting to the earth. And I'm thanking the earth for her help in what I just experienced, because that was like really nice, you know? And I want to be in reciprocity. So I want to feed earth love, respect. I want to steward my energy with that same love and respect, and be in reciprocity to others. And then once I get the vibe that I would like, then I let go. And then I come back to myself and I look at the store and I go, I wonder if everybody will buy things.
That's right.
I go right back into the rabbit hole.
Yeah. Exactly. That's how it works, that loop.
That's right. What's your practice?
Mine's not as long as yours, but sometimes I have to do it real quick. So I do a lot of visualization, and I need to just quickly, I do like 2 or 3 big deep breaths, but I'm mindfully pushing the energy, and I try to like feel like it's like a wave. You can kind of feel like the weight from my head down, and I try to push it into the ground. It doesn't matter where I'm at. Obviously being outside is always better, but I don't care. I just imagine it going into the ground, and then I bring in all this white light, and then I wrap it around my whole body, surrounding myself with a bright white light. And that's like my bath of white light. And then that's how I've released, and then I've received the light. So like in between clients, sometimes depends on how the session I was going with.
Yeah,
I need to be fast.
Much faster rope, but yes.
Yeah. But so I just push it down and bring it in, but bring in the positive. So push out. And it's not like negative. It's just pushing out what isn't mine. That's all. It doesn't serve me anymore. So I push it out, and then I bring in white light. So it's like my little white bath, like white light bath, and just bathing my like chakras and clearing it out. And then I surrounded myself, and then I'm like, okay, I'm back to being me only. And then now I'm ready. Well, then I try to keep that barrier far enough out where it can't penetrate again. But then, you just do it at the end of the day, and you just cleanse and clear.
Or you do it as often as you need to.
Yeah. And I try to do it fast. So it's mine.
Have you found that after you do it, like after you start doing clearing and you keep doing clearing, it starts to be like you clear like on the fly?
Yes.
As well?
Yes. Yeah, like I don't have to stop and be so mindful about my breath and slow. I can just do it. Okay, I'm good.
I love it. Love it. I love it. Okay. So. And then we have, this is Catherine. She says, I am open to whatever I need to know. Oh, it's 3:37 right now. Are you okay right now?
I have a client coming in 5 minutes, so.
Okay, so we'll do this and then we'll be okay. Okay. What I feel is like the story that you're telling yourself impedes your progress, but you're learning how to tell a better story to yourself. So you're doing really great. Really great. Keep making the story better and 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 better. And that'll shift what you're saying, and then the actions show up differently. Opportunity is different. And so that's what I would say. Correct?
Yeah, that's absolutely on point. That's what I would say. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. What you say happens. You bring in what you say, because that's your inner feeling. And so it will you manifest it. It will happen.
Right. That's our subconscious, and our subconscious is constantly at work. We're not aware of all of it. We're like consciously aware between like 8 to 10%. So that's like 80 to 90% is at work on our benefit from things that we've liked, disliked, I want, I don't want, all that. That's fate and destiny. That's what determines it, is your subconscious, your divine feminine energy. So be in your feels and know what the heck is up.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So this guy or this person, it's Kevin1445T. Like 3, good evening. Did the Pisces lady like text messages I sent her last night and today?
What are you getting?
A combination of things.
So
combination of things. And if she hasn't answered, I don't know if it was well received.
Yeah, I was going to say
I don't know if it was well received. If you didn't hear, if you sent something late last night.
I was waiting for you to say it, but I was
if
gonna
you
say no.
said something late last night and she did not respond, all right, then chances are one of the fish in Pisces is not swimming the way you thought it would. Okay, that was fun. I love you, Sarah. Okay.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.